Hi guys, today we are going to see about Mastercam. So what are the modules available in the Mastercam and also we are going to see about the graphic user interface GUI. Inside the Mastercam there are modules are available. Mill module. Inside the mill you have 2D, 3D, fourth axis and fifth axis. Inside the lathe there is 2 axis, 3 axis and the 4th axis. Like 3 modules are available. There is a turn mill, wire module and a router module. So the turn mill means it works for milling and also turning. So today we are going to see about this graphic user interface. What is the meaning of this is how you are going to communicate with the Mastercam software. So first of all we'll see these are the file menu, home menu, wireframe menu, surface menu. You can see that there are many solid menu, model preparation menu. So just clicking on that you can see that there are many menus are there and these menus are customizable. Okay, we are going to see one by one what are all the. Suppose you want to know what is the meaning of that particular command, just keep on your icon over there. You will see that there are many other icons also inside that particular icon. But wherever you see that there is a small down arrow at the bottom right hand corner, it means that there are many other icons also available inside. So for example, you can see here there are other menus are inside that small arrow, down arrow. Suppose you want to know the meaning of the particular command, just keep your cursor over there, it will tell that what is the meaning of that particular command. You can see that there is its name is bounding box. And what is the purpose also, it's written at the bottom, you can read it. So at the top you can see that this is the quick access toolbar. You can add whatever menus you want in that particular place. This quick access toolbar is the customizable one. You can add or remove whatever the icon you want. Here you can see that it is called the Mastercam managers, toolpath manager, solid manager and plane manager and level manager. Sometimes this may happen, the people unknowingly close this all managers. So where do you access this? So you can go to view command. So there you can see that all these managers are available. What are all the managers you want it, you can switch on. Not necessary you have to switch on all the managers. So you can see that level manager, I have switched on 4 managers, which is not required, you don't need to switch on. You can switch on and switch off the managers as and when required. What is the use of this managers? This manager will help you to work very faster and edit your whatever the program you done. It's very faster is possible by these managers. This is a graphic view. See your x-axis. your y-axis. You can change the view by just right clicking. You will see that there is a view. You can see in the isometric. So it is similar to how you studied in mathematics. So first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. This axis can be switched on and switched off by axis toggle. So you can toggle that axis on off. And there is a phenomenon also available. If you want to see XYZ axis visible, you can switch on and switch off. This phenomenon is not important, but axis is important because axis it will show you XYZ axis of intersection of XYZ axis that is considered as a 0, XYZ 0. So at the corner you can see that this is the isometric something is written, XYZ axis is shown. So you can see that this is the your G view. So whatever G view, graphical view, you change it, you can see that the same change will happen there. Okay. So I come back to the isometric again. So that corner, right hand corner, you can see there is something written called metric and some value is given, that is 16.1 something. So this shows that your object is how far from the how far in the screen. So for example, I will make one small example of cylinder. I'll say okay. Now by rotating your center mouse button, you will unzoom it. Now you can see that it is becoming very small. It means in this screen the object is kept is far away from the your eyesight. You can see that now I am unzooming it. The object is coming very close to me. You can see that variation in the value. But it is not controllable by us, but automatically by rotating mouse button it is moving forward and backward. You can see on the right hand side there is icons are available. This is for the quick selection icons. So you can see that there is a round. At the center it is cut into the two part. So the top part is called the all option. The bottom one is only option. You can see that. So you can see all the icon is divided into two parts. The top one is all. Suppose all point. So this will help you to select very fast your entities in the screen. For example, I'll draw some entities here. So even you can change your color of your line. I'll draw some more lines. I'll make some points. I'll change the color of points. Okay. Some circle also I'll draw. So now we'll see that how this quick selection commands will help you. Suppose I want to select all points. Select all points. You can see that all points become yellow. Suppose if I say select only point, so what will do? So whatever point if I select, only that point will select. But it will not allow me to select any line or any circle, any other entity. So only the point whichever I pick, that only select. This is the meaning of select only and all. So I just selected all circle. So only circle means whatever circle I select. So this is difference between only and all. So you can select all dimension lines, all surfaces, all solid, all resultant entity. Resultant means that it's something you have copied or translated. Even you can change the colors. Which select all, which color you want. Red, all red colors. Now you can say all blue colors. Like this, you can do the selections. So this is the properties. So we can set the all the things over there. So this is all about graphic user interface. So at the corner you can see there is a question mark. By clicking that, you are going to access the Mastercam help center. So you will see videos and other things. So at the bottom you can see section view of and selected entities, number of selected entities. You can see that I selected 3 points. It shows at 3. See, if I move the cursor, you can see that the XY position here is changing. There is an option in case of 3D, your movement of cursor will be shown in the Z also. This is 3D and 2D. So if you want to work in 2D or 3D, this is the construction plane. So where you are going to work in the model, whether top view, front view. So in detail you will see about the C plane and the T plane. Always C plane is equal to T plane. This is the WCS. This is for the wireframe and the shading purpose. For the starting, what do you need to do? So always keep C plane top and make it in 2D, your 2D, 3D. So whatever thing if you want, you can draw it. Now, one small example I will try to explain. To some people will encounter this kind of issues at the beginning stage of Mastercam usage. I will draw a circle diameter 10. Yes, I have drawn already, but it is not visible to me. So it means that the circle is too far away from my eyesight. So if I want to see, right click and fit, you can see that circle is available here. So sometimes it is not visible to us, so we think that the circle is not done and you are continuously started to drawing and again, then there are n number of circle will be formed. Sometimes this may also happen, you are unzoomed the entire window, so 0.190 mm. If you draw a circle, so now also the circle is already done, it is not visible to me. It means that but circle is you went to such a very close that circle is is out of your focus, means it's out of your focus. Again we say that fit